Peace, infinite waters, diving deep once again. We are out here in nature, breathing in that good ass prana, baby, here in London. This is where I actually made a lot of my earlier videos, here in my backyard. So we got a question in on the Instagram from someone who said that they don't know themselves, right? They got a lot of irrational behavior. Sometimes they just freak out for no reason. Don't worry about it. Can I get a hello there? So I love coming into nature. Why? Because it helps me to know myself. And you know what's helped me along my journey? What is it? It's asking myself a few questions. What are these questions? I'm going to be in LA very soon, by the way. I'm going to ask you your questions right there on the beach. Venice Beach, baby. Right, the first question is, ask yourself this. Who am I when nobody's around? Right? A lot of us, we're totally different. A lot of us, we are so different from what we show to the world that even we scare ourselves, right? I realize when I'm alone, who am I? Right? I'm very quiet. Breathing in a lot of that good ass prana. But I realize I'm not what society has told me I am, right? I'm not this name, Ralph. I'm not this job, a psychologist. I do spend time with the cat down the road, though, right? That's who I really am, right? I'm the cat down the road, right? Right? But I'm very silent. And you discover yourself through silence. So if you want to know yourself better, come into nature, don't be afraid, and get out more. Right? And the second question you got to ask yourself is, what scares me the most? Right? I was talking to a good friend and I said, what is your greatest fear? And all of a sudden, our conversation just went to a whole nother level, because so many times we talk to people, but we really don't dive deep enough. Right? So once you ask someone, what scares you the most? Ask yourself that question. For me, what scares me right now the most is probably being a waste, probably not doing what I know I came here to do. Goodness gracious, that sounds like torture. So what do? I just do it. Can I get a hello there? It doesn't matter the weather, baby. Right? Third question you got to ask yourself is, what matters the most today, right now, this very second? Because if you ask yourself that question, you're going to know so much more about yourself. You see, a lot of us, we don't know what our passion is, what our interest is, what our hobby is. And once you ask yourself what matters most, it's going to show you what your top priority is right now. Right? But you see, a lot of us, we don't ask ourselves these kinds of questions. Why? I have no idea. What would you do if someone gave you $1 million, £1 million, £1 million? Right? How well do you know yourself? You see, a lot of us, we don't know what we would do with that kind of money until we get it. We don't know how fame will change us. A lot of people say, Ralph, you've changed. I say, thank goodness. Can I get a hello there? It feels fantastic, right? Fame can change you. Money can change you. But you've got to realize that you got to keep the same essence as who you are. You see, but to know yourself more, you got to put yourself in situations that are going to test you. You got to surround yourself with not only positive people, but with people that get on your nerves. And then ask yourself, what is my life calling of me today? That is how you know who you are, right? Because every day I get out of bed, I go skating when I'm in LA, going to be there real soon. I go to Venice. I'm in Venice, right? And it's fantastic. But what is life calling of me? Well, life just wants me to go and skate around the bowl, right? And it feels so great. But a lot of us, we don't know what our purpose is. That's why we don't know who the hell we are. We're walking around searching for marbles in our pockets, right? Sometimes that's fun, but sometimes it can get really tedious. So instead of trying to find out who you are, Why not allow life to reveal itself to you by surrendering? How do we do that? Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. We are out here just having fun. I like this. Ooh. Infinite waters, diving deep once again. Stay well, stay healthy. Peace.